Right, could you all quiet down, please? If you hadn't noticed by the fiery dips of lava, you were all in hell. All right, everyone, calm down. It's not quite as bad as you would think it is. We actually have some very fun activities here that I'm sure you will all love. But before we get on to procedures and rules and regulations, you need to know some things about myself. You may know me as Lucifer, the devil, Beelzebub, Prince of Devils, Prince of Darkness, the fallen angel, Diablo, the king of the underworld, eternal doombringer, enemy of God, blah, blah, blah. But you can all call me Luis. I was raised on a small plantation in Georgia. At the young age of 5, my father taught me to play the fiddle, and I must say, I was quite the little fiddler. But of course, as you all know, one day some little brat named Johnny battled me and then won, and that's when I was sent down here to rule over you nitwits. But don't do the point. You are all eternally damned here for some reason or another, right? Damned to eternal suffering. And rest assured, eternal is a heck of a long time. Funny because eternal is forever. It's a little joke. Okay, so I will be splitting you all up into groups. I will call out your names and place you accordingly. Is Adolf here? Oh good, I'll have you go stand by the Hebrews for now. Oh. I'm sure you will have plenty to talk about. Can I get all of the murderers to move to the left of the room, please? My sweet Hades, there is a whole lot of you. Next up on the list, atheists and agnostics. Could you please step forward? I'm sure you all feel like a right bunch of idiots right now. You see, it's funny because I'm real. It's a little joke we have there. Oh, Gandhi, you're finally here, you sneaky little devil. Good work. Okay, so on to the rules of the underworld. You will all be issued an identification card. If lost, you will have to swim 40 laps in the lake of fire. I also stressed you personal hygiene, so please clean up after yourselves. This is not New Jersey. You know what I mean. I've also enforced a curfew, so if you are not in your chambers by 10 p.m. precisely, you will be forced directly to jail, you will not pass go, and you will not collect $200. It has also come to my attention that some of you are trying to skip out on your torture sessions. Now, if I hear of another one of these incidents occurring, then I will have you sent somewhere worse than hell itself. The Oprah Winfrey Show! And I can assure you, that is not a nice place at all. I'd also like to remind you that the football game is next Friday. We are playing in the championship against heaven, and we can't let them win. Seeing as they won last year, and the year before that, and the year before that. But we have Brett Favre this year, so it should be a good one. Okay, so I'd like to move on to this week's activities. Monday nights will be bingo nights. They are really fun, and it's a great way to meet new, nice people. Oh, and you're required to attend, and if you don't, then it's 2 minutes on the corner. And I can assure you, the corner is not fun at all. Tuesdays will be terrible movie nights. This week, we'll be watching Twilight. So you should all come out or you'll be fed to the hellhounds. Wednesdays, you will all have a 16-hour counseling session with Dr. Phil. If you try to skip, then you should be tickled until your lungs implode and you suffocate. Thursdays, you will all clean out the hallways. That one really isn't that bad, but I surely won't be the one to do it. And Fridays, you will all be tortured. Those torturous activities include, but are not limited to, burning, itching, screaming, childcare, hard labor, soft labor, endless death, repeated decapitation, yoga, and Justin Bieber music. So, are there any questions? Too bad, because I won't answer them at this time. And for those of you wanting to know, no, there is no second shot in heaven. For some reason, Jesus and I just kind of lost contact. Why doesn't he call me anymore? But that's besides the point. I'd like to move on to this month's statistics now. Unfortunately, all of the Chilean miners were rescued. They were only a week away from mutiny, too. So sad. The death toll from natural disasters is up 5% from last month. We've seen an increase in souls that have been sold. The divorce rate is slowly growing, so hopefully we can expect some new residents from that. And a black man as president. Wait. That can't be right at all. Palin promised us she would win. How in the world did this happen? Does it feel a little cold in here? Has someone been messing with the thermostats again? You know, that's actually kind of funny, because people have always said that hell would freeze over when a black man became president.